How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. I might have found the next 20x, 50x. I don't want to go beyond that, but the next big crypto. Now, they have a huge catalyst that happened just yesterday, and I think the whole industry is going to grow, the sector that this is in crypto, and I've been wanting to get into it for a while. So I'm going to explain how I bought it, where I think it could go in the future, why there are so many big catalysts for it right now, and why it's pumping so much. I will also explain why it makes a lot of sense to buy this now and in the next month, because there is a big event happening December 1st that you definitely want to put on your radar, because it will definitely bring a lot more eyes on this crypto. Now, I will say, I told my Patreon about this last night, and I told them that I was getting into it, and it went up 42%, actually probably more than that now, 42% after I bought it. It's already like a big cap crypto, so I didn't push it up by buying it. It's already a bigger cap, well, nearly, a couple $1 billion. So I bought it, pushed up a lot. So anyone that bought it and took that news and acted on it, made a ton of money. So if you guys want to join the Patreon, you can check it out below to see exactly when I'm buying and selling different cryptos and stocks, because I also bought a stock that I will tell you about that has to do with this too towards the end of the video, and that one went up too. So I'm going to explain it. I'm going to explain how I bought into it, why I think it's so big, and why it will actually do well through a bear market. Now, if you guys don't mind hitting the like button and hitting the subscribe button, I really appreciate that. Turn on the bell so you know exactly when I post a video. Now, the whole market is doing pretty well today. We can see a lot of cryptos starting to move up, which is awesome to see. I mean, Binance over 500, Ethereum hit all-time highs last night. Bitcoin's back over 61,000 after hitting 57,000. But I will say, sometimes it is nice to have a little dry powder on the sidelines. Like over the last couple of days, I have done some buying. And that's why I think it's imperative to have a good interest rate on your stablecoin. So if you guys want, BlockFi just raised their rates. I saw a lot of people over the last couple of days that have signed up for BlockFi. So if you haven't already signed up for it and deposited money, because you need to deposit money to get the bonus and to get this APY, you can get up to 9.5% on their stablecoin. So there is a link underneath the video. Now, I will say, I will just get into it. We'll talk about what the crypto is that I bought and what it is, and then why it's going up so much. So I bought Decentraland. So the gaming cryptos have gone up 22%. The play to earn cryptos have gone up 22% in the last 24 hours. Now, this is from one specific catalyst, which I want to get into. But first of all, I want to talk about what Decentraland is. So it's a $2.5 million market cap that I think could 20x, 50x over the coming years. Now, why do I think that? Well, first of all, play-to-earn games are going to get huge. Right now, they are already expecting the market to grow to $154 billion. And this is without really factoring in, I think, the play-to-earn games. I think play-to-earn is going to get huge over the coming years, because it's so frustrating when you play a game and then a new version of it comes out and you can't take your goods that you've spent hundreds of hours on to the new game, and you also can't make money from it. I know a lot of people actually do this kind of like on the black market. They sell different goods, but I think play to earn is going to grow huge. Now, Decentraland, what it is it is a virtual world where you can interact with other people. You can build on plots of land. You can also play games and go to see concerts. Now, this has been getting a lot of hype in the past because some of the virtual real estate sold for close to $1 million. So why is it going up so much? Well, you can use this virtual world. There's only so much of it, and people want some way to interact in the virtual world, right? They don't want to just stay stuck in their homes all the time. This is a cool way of spending some money to get a new experience. And there are a couple different ways that you can take part in it. First of all, you can buy mana, which is Decentraland token. That's what I did last night. And basically, you can pay for in-world goods and services. You can also buy plots of land. So there are all these different plots of land. There are these central hubs where they have different things that they have there. Like this is the information center where you can learn a lot more about Decentraland. And then there are like different strips like Vegas City, a red light district, a fashion street, all these different things. But then also you don't have to just buy mana. You can actually buy these plots of land. They sell for close to 1.15 Ethereum, or you can actually buy them with the mana token themselves. So there's a lot of different things you can do. the price of all this is going up a lot over time. This launched back in 2020, but has really been picking up steam the last 8 or 9 months. Now, why did it go up so much really recently? Well, this is from one specific reason. It's Mark Zuckerberg. So Facebook announced yesterday, if you're not like in the stock space, maybe you didn't see it, but they are announcing their change to the name Meta. So they're changing their ticker symbol. They're changing their name of Facebook over to Meta, and they want to get into the metaverse really heavily. So this is where a lot of the play to earn games are pumping up because of this new metaverse. I mean, we're talking about nearly $1 trillion company really focusing on the digital world, possibly crypto. We know that they tried to roll out a crypto wallet recently. They got that shut down, but they want to get in this world because they see the potential. Now with this news, a bunch of different of these cryptos pumped up, from NFT cryptos to play to earn cryptos. They pumped up a lot. Now, whether Facebook actually gets in and buys some of these cryptos or like tries to work with them, maybe they could buy out some of these companies, or whether they just are starting to build an ecosystem and bring a lot more eyes to it. Either way, I think it is a great thing for these cryptos. Now you might say, well, there's more potential for competition. Yes, but also if they bring 3 billion people in because they have 3 billion monthly active users, that's definitely going to push up the price of something like Decentraland, right? So if a bunch of people start using whatever Facebook uses and then they want to know, well, what else is there out there? And then they see Decentraland, you can make money from it, they might be interested in it. So Decentraland is still somewhat small. They have 10 million active users, and they just celebrated this 2 months ago. So compared to the 3 billion monthly active users on Facebook, still really small. If Facebook starts working with them or something like that, could explode. And it's still just a $2.5 billion market cap. Of course, it has come up a lot over the last couple months, over the last year or two, actually, because again, it was a new project, but if we look, it was 5 cents, 6 cents. So it has pumped up a lot. When I bought it yesterday, it was at 92 cents and it's pumped up to $1.31. So I think it can continue to move up. They also have these big events that are going to bring more eyes to it, like Engine to hold second annual NFT awards in Decentraland. This was just announced recently. And then also they've done these kinds of festivals, like where Paris Hilton starred. And when this happens, they get more and more people looking at their metaverse. So I think it can do really well. Now, it's still just a $2.5 billion market cap. From here, I think it could explode. Again, I think it will do well still in the bear market if we do have a true bear market. But right now I am dollar cost averaging into it. So I bought less of it than I typically would, but at the time, honestly, I needed to do more research into it. So I bought some yesterday, I bought some more today. I will continue to dollar cost average into it. But like I said, we're up 50%, 40% since I bought it just yesterday. Now, of course, anything can happen in the short term with crypto, but I think we are headed towards a bull market, a crazy bull market. And of course, usually the bigger coins pump first, like Bitcoin and Ethereum, but then slowly money trickles down the line. And the reason I say it makes sense to buy before December, of course, not financial advice, is because December 1 is when Facebook officially changes their name to Metaverse and they change their ticker symbol. So that is a big date. Of course, they're going to be rolling stuff out probably over years and years and years, but a lot of people will start looking into the Metaverse over the next month. So the earlier, the better. Of course, anything can happen short term, but I think we will see the lows get higher and the highs get higher over time with Decentraland. I also bought a stock. So hold on with me for 1 second. You can see I actually bought Matterport stock. So if you haven't heard about it, I talked about yesterday. It's up about $1 or so since I bought it. So 5%, not as much as Decentraland. But this is a stock that I've held for a while. I was buying heavily actually mid-August in this $13, $14 range, and I really like it. So it's a company that actually works with Facebook already. If you look back here, right when this starts to get creepy, they actually use Matterport technology. So they're partnering with them, and basically Matterport helps create digital 3D pictures of rooms, 3D models of rooms. So this is actually some of these same images that they have on their website, like on Matterport's website. So they're already working with them. This is a small company. It's kind of a high price to sales ratio right now, and it's expensive because it is a software company with a lot of reoccurring revenue, but I still think that they're going to grow like crazy because there are a lot of different use cases for 3D models, and this is really the top company in the space. So I think this stock will do really well. Now, of course, if you want to see exactly when I buy something like this, you can check out the link underneath the video to the Patreon. Also, if you guys want to buy Mana, I bought it on Binance, but honestly, I didn't realize that it is already on Voyager, and they pay an interest rate. So Voyager will actually pay you 2% a month to hold Decentraland on their app. So if you guys want that underneath the video too, they'll pay you an interest rate, and you get $25 worth of free Bitcoin when you sign up and deposit $100. So definitely check that out if you're interested underneath the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. This is a small portion of my portfolio, and of course, it is highly volatile. We could see a dump, which is why I also think that it is smart to dollar cost average over time. Maybe not a dump, but still, it's up 60% in a day. I'm not going to go through my life savings in it, so always do your own research. Make sure you're comfortable with the risk reward, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.